Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Your Relationship with You. I'm so excited to talk to y'all again because, I want to get back into the dating mindset, right? And we've been talking here and there sporadically about, this shift that has to take place in order for you to receive, that divine love that God has for us, right? Or not divine love, because we can receive our divine love, but I'm talking about that one that God made for us, our partner in this life. Okay, so I've been thinking about self-worth a lot. Self-worth. And as I've ventured out into dating and started really playing with the idea of having a significant other and all of that type of stuff, it's really been eye opening to see, okay, is my self worth in check? Am I allowing too much foolishness to go on in the name of tolerance, right? Am I being treated the way that I want to be treated and the way that I would instruct, my daughter to be received and treated, or my dearest loved one to be treated? Am I practicing my own values in real time in relationship to others in this dating world? And some of those answers were yes, and some of those answers were no. So I want to talk to us, specifically my women, when it comes into dating and your self worth. Are you holding fast to your values, or are you allowing loneliness to make you compromise in your value system? And so if the answer is yes, you're allowing your values to be compromised, then we may need to take a step back and look at our self worth. Okay. If I value um, communication, integrity, and vulnerability, am I accepting anything less than that? And that's not to say, like, okay, when you first start, having introduction and conversation, there's not a lot of vulnerability that may automatically take place. Like, I don't know you, right? You don't know me. So to expect immediate vulnerability is not really rational, right? It's not something that I would expect or that I do expect. But accountability is definitely something that I expect off top. It's non-negotiable. If we had something scheduled where we were going to go to coffee and something came up on your end but you didn't share it, and then when you gave the opportunity, like, so, and then there's like a stand-up situation, right? And then the opportunity came for you to express what occurred, you still don't express it. Now I'm looking at your value system. I'm looking at how you communicate, right? And yes, there are exceptions to every rule, but what I'm getting at is, like, we have to take time and be okay taking time evaluating a tree by the fruit it bears, right? Not making judgments, but making observations. Like, okay, if this is how you move, I'm not about to shame you for it, but I also need to make assessments to determine, are you the type of person that I need to be around, that needs to have access to me? You are valuable. Not everyone needs or has the right to have access to you. It's very important that we understand that when it comes into dating, because for some of us that have been single longer than others, for longer than we want to be, we can get into this place of complacency and compromise where you're like, okay, hold on, because I don't want to be single no more, I'm going to accept, this particular circumstance with all the flags waving way in your face, like they're not even hiding the red flags, and you're still like, well, maybe. No. No and no, right? So going back, evaluate your self-worth. If you would not date this person, or excuse me, if you would not allow your child to date this type of person, or your best friend to date this type of person, or the person that you are closest to that you hold in esteem, if you would not allow them to date this person, then why are you? Why are you? Why are they not good enough for, and I use good enough loosely, don't start, okay? But if they're not where you would put into that same boat with your bestie, your child, your this and that, then why are you accepting it? Like, do not allow any type of treatment just because you think like, oh, it's going to be okay. It's not okay. It's really trash and tragic. Like, we should not be allowing the foolishness to take place. And of course, be in prayer. Like, there is no substitute for asking God, like, is this person for me? Lord, show me how you view them. Show me the things that, show the place that they're supposed to be in my life. And literally ask him to reveal that to you, and he will. Like, God is not a God of confusion. He knows what he has for you. And so your job is to find out, okay, what do you have for me, Lord? And be positioned to receive it. Okay? Be positioned to receive it. So that's what I have for y'all today. Make sure that your self-worth is intact in these dating streets, because it can be a little bit challenging. It can be a little bit rough. Okay? Don't let it happen to you. All right? I love y'all. Be blessed. Be a blessing to others. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye.